The lake is always so peaceful at night, or it's supposed to be. At night, the fog is thick, clinging low over the water like a shroud. You can barely see the opposite shore of Crystal Lake. Over by the fire pit, some of the other counselors are laughing, telling stupid ghost stories. They think it's funny. But out here, just beyond the light, something doesn't feel right. I keep seeing this shape, big and dark, moving between the trees. Every time I turn to get a good look, it's gone. It's probably just my imagination. The shadow's playing tricks. But the feeling that we're being watched, it's real. It's been years since the last incident. They said he was gone for good this time. But legends die hard at Crystal Lake. Earlier today, when we were canoeing, Sarah swore she saw something bobbing in the middle of the lake. It was a hockey mask, old and yellowed, floating. We laughed it off, told her she was spooked from the stories. Then, just as we turned to paddle back, we saw it. A hand, all gray and rotting, broke the surface. It wasn't a prank. It grabbed the mask and pulled it under. The water went still, but we all knew. Jason is back. He lives again. Later that night, we were huddled in cabin 3, trying to ignore the storm that had rolled in. The power went out an hour ago. The only light is from Mark's dying flashlight, its beam jumping around the dark room. That's when we heard it. A snap like a twig breaking right outside the window. Mark froze. "Did you hear that?" He whispered. We all held our breath. The front door creaked open just a few inches, letting in a gust of cold, wet air. Then dead silence. For a full minute, nothing happened. And then the sound started, a slow, rhythmic scraping. Metal on wood. A machete dragging across the floorboards, coming for us. Panic. That's the only word for it. The door burst open and we scattered. I didn't look back, I just ran. Out into the woods, into the pouring rain. The forest is a maze of black trees and tangled roots, and I can hear my own desperate gasps for air. Behind me, there's another sound. Not running, but walking. Heavy, deliberate footsteps that never seem to tire. Thud, thud, they're getting closer. Louder. He's not chasing me. He's hurting me. I can feel his presence right behind my shoulder, the cold dread of it all. There's nowhere to go. I stumbled into a small clearing and fell, turning over just in time to see him. Jason stepped out from behind a massive oak tree, completely silent. The rain plastered his tattered clothes to his hulking frame, but he didn't seem to notice the cold. He just stood there, the pale, emotionless hockey mask staring right through me. The moon broke through the clouds for just a second, and the light caught the edge of his machete. It was slick with rain and blood. This wasn't a man. It was a force of nature, the face of fear itself. Somehow I got away. I made it to the old boathouse at the edge of the lake. My last hope. My lungs are on fire, my legs feel like lead. The door is rotted and barely hangs on its hinges. Inside, it smells of mildew and lake water. My eyes dart around, searching for a weapon, anything. I grab a heavy wooden oar, holding it like a baseball bat. It's pathetic, but it's all I have. The footsteps stop outside. For a moment, there's only the sound of the rain on the tin roof. Then, with a deafening crash, Jason smashes straight through the wall, splinters of wood flying everywhere. He's here. This is the last stand. The sun is coming up. The rain has stopped, and a gentle morning calm has settled over Crystal Lake. The water is like glass. Police are walking slowly near the shore, their lights flashing silently. They found the boathouse. They found what was left. Down in the deep, murky water, the hockey mask lies still on the silty bottom, staring up at the surface. It looks final, over, but then a single bubble rises. And another, and another. He's waiting, he's always waiting. Friday the 13th. The lake returns.